Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are not going to be in the bee yard. We are going to be down here in the shop, and we're going to be doing a product review. As beekeepers, it is important for us to understand what the moisture content of our honey is so that it does not ferment. We want to make sure that we are harvesting at the optimal time. Now, in the past, I've used a analog refractometer in order to do that, to tell me what the moisture content of my honey was, but I don't know whether I'm going to be using that anymore, because today we are going to be doing a product review of a digital refractometer by FJDynamics. Now, I need to make sure that you understand a couple of things up front. One is that I did not purchase this. This was gifted to me so that I could do the review. I was also told that my users could have a 10% coupon code after I did the review if they wanted to purchase this for themselves, and that I was offered personally a 10% commission for every one of these things that one of my subscribers purchased. Now, that said, I want to make sure that you understand that I went back to FJDynamics and I let them know that I did not want a 10% commission. Instead, I would appreciate it if they would give that 10% to my subscribers, which in turn gives you a 20% commission if this is something that you would like to purchase after seeing this review. I get nothing from this. I'm going to give you an honest review. Now, I do get to keep the product when I'm done, but there you go, and there you have it. I will still tell you all of the pros, all of the cons. I will tell you the truth about this product. So, with all of that said, let's have a look at the product and see what it does. All right, so the first thing I like to do whenever I get a new product is have a look at the packaging. They usually spend a lot of time on their packaging, and it's a quality packaging job. It's going to be a quality product, and I can tell you that this has a very nice tactile feel on it. It's very similar to what you would expect from an Apple product, if that makes any sense. Very smooth case, very well packaged. A little bit of information here on the back. We can get into that in a little bit, but this is a nice box. So let's see what it has to offer on the inside. Okay, it's a very snug fit on the lid. Let's remove that. It looks like what we get first is a little pouch. I think it's going to have some documentation on it. Let's open this up and see what they've given us. Maybe. Okay. So what we have here are a quick startup guide, which I have been through already. They've given us a very nice cloth to keep it clean, a product warranty card, and a product certification. Okay, there we go. So this is a certified refractometer, and apparently it is very accurate. Okay, well, there we go. With that little box, we're going to go ahead and put that aside. Put that away and see what else we have in here. All right, they've given us USB-C charging cable. Okay, not very long. Wish it were longer. I mean, that's barely long enough. Maybe if that were about, I don't know, 3 feet, maybe 2 feet. At least you could get it from the outlet down to your counter. It wouldn't be hanging there. Anyways, let's move on. All right, they've given us a little blue handle for it. I guess that's so we don't drop it. This is a pocket refractometer. Is it stretchy? It's not stretchy. I don't understand the purpose of this. I would expect that if you're going to make it on a chain like this, you would at least make this large enough or stretchy so that it could go around your wrist and you wouldn't drop it. I guess it is going to help you hold on to it regardless. So there you go. Ooh, can't get my finger on this. Now, there are 2 of these pipettes to actually get the fluid out and put it on the refractometer. I have already used one and it's got honey on it right now, but it does come with 2 small pipettes. Now, let's take this out and have a look at it. All right. Yeah, it's not heavy, it's not light, it's about what you would expect it to weigh. It feels solid. It does have a little bit of plastic here protecting the glass. I guess I'll leave that on there. It does peel off, but I'm going to leave it on there for now. All right. Looks like we have one button, the glass. On the back you have some FCC information. I don't know whether my camera's going to pick that up or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. But there you go. We also have the charging port here. Now I'm going to show you one thing that I do not like about this. It's going to take a minute. Let me get the charger cable. Alright, I have some power. And I have the cord. But what do? That's another problem that I didn't realize until just now. There's no power brick. I'll be right back. Let me go get the one for my phone. Alright, now we are in business. Let's plug this in. Let's plug this in. And I'll show you one of the things that I think this thing is missing. Okay, we are now charging. As you can tell by looking around this device, I have no way of knowing, one, that I am charging, two, what the charge level is, and three, when I'm finished charging. Every device that I have, including one of my LED flashlights that I take out every morning and look at my bees, at least has a little small LED light to let me know, one, that I've connected power to it. It lets me know that it is charging because the LED light is red, and then when it's finished, the LED light is green. This, I have no idea what its charge level is or whether or not it's charging just by looking at it. Okay, that is a flaw in my opinion. That should be part of this product. So let's go ahead and unplug it and turn the product on itself. It's got a very nice display, high contrast. I actually verified that these cameras would be able to pick it up. You know how sometimes when you look at an LED screen with a camera, you can't see it. Well, this one you can. So that makes me happy. Now there's something else that this does. Right there is where you put your liquid. This is where you see your readout. But wait, there's more. Let me show you. This is what I believe is a great feature, and this kind of sells it for me because I am also a amateur brewer. I like to make beer and wine, and for that you need to understand what your specific gravity is of the wine before you start fermenting, and then the specific gravity after. Well, this can do that. It's pre-programmed. Let me show you. Right now I've got it set for honey, if you can see right there. And if I put honey in there, it will tell me what the moisture content of the honey is. Now, let's say I don't want to do honey. I want to do something else. I have a lot of choices here. And something else that I had seen in the directions is that if there's something that you need that they don't have, they will pre-program it for you and add it to the app. So for instance, if I want to brew, right there's my brew screen. Once I put my liquid in here, it will tell me the beginning and the end specific gravity of what it is that I'm doing over time. That is very, very good because it allows you to save at each point. I really, really, really like that. But we today are going to be focused on honey, but just know that there's so many other things that you can do. Both liquid and fruit, and anything that you need to measure the sugar content, the salinity. I believe salinity is one of them. You can measure the salt content. I think I saw that in here somewhere. Anyway, there's a lot of ways that you can use this. It's good for more than just honey. All right, so according to the instructions, the first thing that it wants you to do is it wants you to zero this out. So let's go ahead and get some water and zero it out. Now their directions call for distilled water to do this. I think it's distilled water. Is it distilled water? I think they want you to use distilled water. I don't have any. All I do have is RO water that I have here from my own water filter. And I also have some chlorinated water. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with some RO water. We're going to put a little bit right there. And we're going to go ahead and zero this thing out. I think we have to push that and then push it twice. No, now it's measuring. Of course it's going to say 0, but we need to zero out the device. Let's see here. Oh, I think we can hit it right here. 0. All right, it is now zeroed out. Let's go ahead and remove the water. The water has been removed. Now we're going to make sure we are connected to this device. Let's hit that button right there. Okay, so now we are going to use some Bug Farmer honey. Now, again, I don't have the label on this, but this is Bug Farmer honey. I just try to save money on the labels when it's for my own personal use. Now, I am not going to be using the pipette in order to get my sample. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a chopstick. Benefits of living in a karate household. We have lots and lots of chopsticks. Anyways, now that we've got the device zeroed out, let's go ahead and put a sample in there. Make sure that we've given it enough. We'll move that to the side. And now we're going to ask this device to give us a sample of the water or moisture content of that honey. Oh, 18.6%. It's a little high. Thought my honey was in better shape than that, but it's below 20, so we are okay. My honey moisture content is 18.6%. It was that quick. All right, well, there you go. That was very, very quick. So this is a good device. I'm very, very happy with it. I think I will be using it in the future instead of my my current analog one. Am I going to throw the analog one away? No, I'm not going to do that. I can't tell you anything about how long this is going to last or how rugged it is. It feels pretty solid, and I think if I take care of it, it will do a good job for me for years to come. And again, I also do brewing, so I will be using that feature as well. You can go out to the FJDynamics website. I'll leave a link down below, and you can have a look at all of the other features that it has. It is a fantastic device as far as I'm concerned. Now, with that said, there are a couple of things that I do not like. One being the fact that it does not give you a charging brick. I know that that's something that Apple's not even doing anymore, I guess because people have so many of them. So that's that. Oh wait, there's one, but wait, there's more. The last thing I would include is a little LED light to let you know, one, that you're connected to the power, two, that it is charging, and three, a green light when it is completely charged. So that would be very, very helpful so that I don't plug it into the wall, walk away, forget about it, and burn out the battery. I would hate to do that. It's always a good idea to let me know what my charging status is. So overall, my opinion on this device: small, portable, rechargeable battery on it, very bright LED screen. I think it's accurate. I think it's great. It's something that I'm going to be using from now on to find out what the moisture content of my honey is, as opposed to the old analog one. I'm not going to throw the analog device away. I'm going to keep it for emergency purposes. Maybe there's no power and this thing, the battery runs dead, but I don't know. I don't see it running out of power anytime soon, because after you've charged it, you're not going to be using it a lot between charges. So in the end, this is a fantastic device, and I would highly recommend it. So lastly, let's talk about the product code. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen and down in the description with a link. If you would like to go out and buy this, it would make a great gift for a beekeeper. It would make a great gift for yourself if you are the beekeeper. Holidays are coming up. Well, now you've got a 20% off code that you can use with this. Like I said, FJDynamics gave 10% off to you and a 10% commission to me for everyone that is sold with the code. Well, I don't want that commission, so I asked them if they would give that other 10% back to my subscribers, and they said they certainly would. So if you use the code, I think it's FJD-bug20. Not sure. Look on the screen here for the correct code, and you will get 20% off your purchase of this digital refractometer. Very high quality product. Can find no faults other than the things that I would do differently, and those aren't game changers. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. I will respond to you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.